With back-to-back birdies on the front nine and another on his final hole, Tiger Woods finishes the third round of the Farmers Insurance Open 2 under par. 53. San Diego. Those looking for the vintage version of Tiger Woods caught a glimpse of it in one respect Saturday, as he turned a possibly ugly score into a respectable one, hitting just 3 fairways on the South Course at Torrey Pines. Woods still managed a 2 under par 70 in the third round of the Farmers Insurance Open, his first PGA Tour event in a year. Woods quipped when asked how much his short game saved him from a big number. "It would have been snowing on me. It would have been snowing," Woods said, making a reference to a snowman and a dreaded score in the 80s. Editor's picks. Noren, seeking first PGA Tour win, leads by 1. Alex Noren, a 9-time winner on the European Tour, will be targeting his first PGA Tour win on Sunday as he leads the Farmers Insurance Open by 1 shot over Ryan Palmer. Curiosity, hope and so many fans surround Tiger Woods in 2018. They lined Torrey Pines fairways and stood hundreds deep along its greens hours in advance of the first 2 rounds of the Farmers Insurance Open, drawn by the one man who, for better or worse, transcends the sport of golf. Tiger Woods' injury timeline. Can Woods return to golf dominance despite being riddled with ailments throughout his career? Take a journey throughout his injuries over the past 23 years as we wait to see if 2018 will be the year of Tiger. 2 related. Woods completed 54 holes at 3 under 213 and is tied for 39th, 8 strokes back of tournament leader Alex Noren. Ryan Palmer is 1 stroke back of Noren, with Michael Kim and J.B. Holmes tied for third. Turning poor rounds into good ones was among the strengths of Woods' game when he won 14 major championships and 79 PGA Tour titles. That he has had some difficulty with his long game this week should probably not come as a surprise. But the short game prowess is a revelation this early in his comeback. Over his past 27 holes, Woods is 5 under despite having hit just 4 fairways. "His short game is probably as good or better than I've ever seen it," said Brant Snedeker, who played with Woods during the third round. Although Tiger Woods was encouraged by his short game, he spent most of Saturday's third round fighting and grinding, while hitting just 3 fairways all day. Sean M. Haffey, Getty Images. Woods referred to the round as gross. Single quote. He didn't hit a fairway until his 8th hole and added just 2 more along the way. He hit 9 of 18 greens but twice hit poor approach shots with wedges. The 3 greens he hit on the back 9, his first, all resulted in birdies. On his back 9, Woods made 8 pars and a birdie, a 2-putt at the par 5 6th. "That's just fighting and grinding," Woods said. "I tried as hard as I possibly could out there. I didn't have much, but I fought and put up a score and made some putts." Single quote. There is virtually no comparison between Torrey Pines and Albany in the Bahamas, where last month Woods shot 3 rounds in the 60s and tied for 9th in the limited field unofficial tournament. Still, he drove the ball so much better there, and his misses there were not significant. At Torrey Pines, Woods has struggled both ways, sometimes missing fairways by huge margins. Woods did change driver models from then until now, but he said that was not a factor in his struggles. "It's not the driver, it's just my swing," Woods said. "My feels are different. I'm struggling with hitting certain shots. Some of my go-to shots aren't there. Some of my shots I like to hit under certain circumstances aren't there either. The only thing I have is my short game and my heart that got me through today." Single quote. Woods said last fall that something he would have to overcome is the mental hurdle of dealing with certain shots that, in the past, might have been painful to hit because of his back woes. There were a couple of occasions when he tested his back on Saturday, making violent, contorting swings from the rough that had to make his surgeon cringe. Woods had his fourth back surgery in April and wasn't allowed to swing a club for 6 months. This is new, and that's one of the things that I tried to prepare for. Woods said, I overseeded one area at my house trying to grow the rough up and trying to hit some hard ones out there, see how it would feel. Because I really hadn't played in rough since last year here. So, I've had a good 12 months away from playing out of rough. I don't know what this body is going to do, but I think it did great today. I hit a lot of good shots. I controlled the face really well because I kept my speed up. That was one of the things that I didn't have last year. I couldn't control the face because I didn't have any speed. Single quote. Snedeker, who has dealt with his own injury issues in the past year, saw plenty of positives in Woods' game. I've known Tiger a long time, Snedeker said. He gets nervous the first 5 or 6 holes, and his swing is a little bit out of sequence, and it throws you off. The things I look for are, is he fighting? Is he grinding? Is he doing the short game stuff? It's all there. It's not as far away as I thought it would be. After not being able to play professional golf for, really, 2 years, I was very encouraged by it. Single quote. Woods will tee off at 11:15 ET Sunday with Hideki Matsuyama and Francesco Molinari. His goal for the final round, see if I can shoot something in the 60s, but make it a little bit easier on myself than today, he said.